Hey friends, my name is Boost. I am a champion level player, but I spend most of my time playing with my friends in Platinum. Today we've got a couple clips taken from 1v1s in Diamond 2 and Diamond 3. I don't play much 1s typically, but I decided to get into it this season for a bit. So I've won 17 of the last 20 matches I played this season, and that is all with absolutely terrible mechanical skill. So the first 10 matches, I think I went like 8-2 in placements. And ended up around Diamond 2, and then the next 10 games that I played actually to start off the season, I went 9-1. So I want you to focus on two things in particular in these clips. When I'm on offense, look for hook shots. This is a really safe, easy, and consistent way to score, and as you're going to see, you don't need to do much more complex than simply get yourself kind of diagonally behind the ball and then cut into it, and like I said, it's very safe. On defense then, I want you to look for fake challenges. Fake challenges can be as simple as driving towards your opponent and then taking a U-turn or a 90-degree turn away. So these are two very simple techniques that you'll see me use over and over and over again. They are very easy to learn at the gold or platinum level, but they will absolutely carry you through diamond and even champion play. Okay, so here's where the clip starts to pick up. I'm on defense, and you can see right here, I'm just going to throw in a quick fake challenge, force a mistake for my opponent as he panics. And then I'm just trying to create space here. I'm just trying to drive around, making sure I'm generally still in control, that I can get a 50-50, and I decide to just pop it high. My opponent probably could have taken a quick shot there, but he does miss, so I'm going to grab the opportunistic demo. And here we go, I'm going to set up for a hook shot. I'm just going to get next to the ball and drive into it from an angle. From a defender's point of view, it is much harder to see that ball change direction because I can change both speed and direction simultaneously. It is much harder to block than it looks. So from here I expect to play defense, but my opponent takes a poor touch and I'm going to go ahead and gather that. I'm going to take a soft touch across the field and look to set up a hook shot. Doesn't quite pan out, but again it's a very safe shot, so I'm just going to go ahead and slip back into defense, make sure the mood boost is there. Because I faked last time, this time I'm going to go for a real challenge. Clearly it's caught my opponent off guard. I could see he was starting to take it far too slow. He might have been expecting a fake challenge. It's really important that you mix up your defensive style and stay unpredictable. As you get higher in the ranks, we'll talk more about trying to condition your opponents as well. At this point, just mixing up your challenges and mixing up your offense should be enough to win. So we're about halfway through the game now, and what I've realized is this guy does not like to flick, so I've learned that I can play him a bit closer than some other opponents. I'm going to make sure I don't give him space to dribble. And so here you'll see I'm starting to expend a lot of boost just to make sure he doesn't have time to take the touches he wants. I'm going to keep challenging early. This isn't going to apply every game, but these are the kind of trends that you want to start to pick up on because most players really into gold, platinum, and low diamond level are pretty one-dimensional in both their offense and defense. So I'll take a gather touch here, and I've noticed that my opponent is trying far too hard to push me into the corner, so I'm just going to use my dribble map, dribble 3 experience, and cut behind him. Straight across the field, there's no other defenders, so it doesn't have to be fast, it just has to get there. Okay, so I skipped ahead to the end here. I played a little bit sloppy, was kind of having some fun with it, and we actually ended up in a tie game that went to overtime. So I'm still a little bit sloppy here. I'm actually going to make a really bad turn, and my opponent's going to take advantage of it and get a quick demo. Fair play, because I think I'd gotten it probably 3 or 4 times this game. I'm going to showcase here a slightly more advanced technique that you'll probably be learning more like early diamond. So what I'm going to go for here is a double jump pop, and in this case I'm going to execute it early so I can get a bump on the end. Most of the time you don't want to do that, so you're just going to get underneath the ball and then jump twice to try and pop it over your opponent. So while I went for a couple fancy techniques here, it was ultimately my fundamentals that carried me through the game. Hopefully you saw how helpful it can be to throw in a fake challenge from time to time, and also how on offense going for a hook shot can help you maintain possession and get a couple cheeky goals in as well. These are relatively simple techniques that you can practice in free play and should carry you well through the platinum ranks. Thanks for watching.